How you doing? It's your boy Quincy Murdoch from Not Just Music Podcast. I'm here for another episode. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody has been tuning in, enjoying everything that Not Just Music Podcast has to offer. We coming back at you heavy. Saying it's that time. We got to keep hitting y'all with these episodes, man. Educate the mind, the body, the soul. Um, Today I really want to talk about support. Typically in the black community, I want to focus on my personal experiences from support, this thing we call support. As a lot of people may know, if you follow Quincy Murdoch, I am a music artist. I am a podcaster, model, um, actor. I do a lot. And in this field, anything that you do, the ones that want to be the best are that's serious about what they do or their craft. They always feel like they are the best at what they do. It's never a problem feeling like you're the best. You know what I'm saying? And this going into my point about support also. So you always supposed to believe in yourself for one. For two, you always supposed to be like, you're the best. You never want to be second place, third, last. We all true winners get into things wanting to win, be number one. Like say whatever you want to say. It's the truth. Also, we all have minds of our own. We are all supposed to feel the way we feel. We are all supposed to believe in what we believe. We're not supposed to let others dictate how we think, what we do. True leader does what he wants to do, believes what he wants to believe. We don't follow trends. We don't. If it's garbage, we're gonna say that's garbage. Or we real about it. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? So I want to say I'm from Statesville, North Carolina, where you're very small. Making it out of Statesville, I always say if you make it out of here, you special because um support really is lacking in the city. A lot of gatekeepers. You have to know who the gatekeepers. You have to abide by their rules. You know, they talk about in Hollywood and stuff like that. It's the same way uh Statesville, the small city. You know what I'm saying? It's regulations and codes. You know, it really less has to do about talent. It's really not about talent. It's more about who the gatekeepers and some of the city, not the whole city, but the people in charge, etc. The shows, bookings, um, like that. It's whoever they want to be leaders in the city. They want to put them there. Not even saying these artists are top artists or have good quality music. It's just the fact that they might have personal relationships with these gatekeepers, and these gatekeepers would do anything and everything to make sure or try to make sure that they are the face of Statesville. So back it was like music challenges, top 20, something like that. You know, I was doing very well. You know, on the charts, I was doing very well. I was getting a lot of hate because my music was different from a lot of music down here. You know, you had a lot of artists talking about robbing, killing, going to prison, like like that. And there's nothing wrong about that. There's nothing wrong with that. That's you. But I wasn't really on that type of time. You know, I always wanted to make music that meant something that was gonna make people think. You so I grew up around some harsh things and I seen harsh things. And I tell people this all the time. Never judge a book by its cover. You know, like because a person that might be gangster ain't rapping about it or talking about it doesn't mean he won't go there. I ain't been there. You must just try to stay away from that because we know the pain, we know what comes with that. We don't want to be reminded of the bad, the hood, the thugs, the prostitutes, the drug dealers. You don't want to be reminded of that. So why rap about that? Man, we're trying to overcome that. Many of us that don't rap are had this persona like that. So I was getting a lot of flack because my music was different. You know, catered more to the women. I rapped about education. I rapped about God. I rapped about love. I rapped about my struggles also, what I've dealt with. Even put me going to college in my rap. Like always just stay true to who I was. I never tried to follow a trend. So a lot of bad flack from my city. Uh but it was this one particular situation where it was a Rock the Mic performance, and I won't say the guy's name who was in charge of it, but I was hot around that time. I had a hot song out, and he kept me off the lineup. He put me off of the lineup. I think he didn't put me on the lineup, and he told me that my music didn't fit in with the rest of the lineup or whatever you want to say. I was like, okay. So time went on and I realized you actually talking about my music in a bad way, certain people. So I responded and I was like, I really don't like that. Uh, like rap the same, y'all all sound the same. There's no meaning behind this, what you're saying, this and that, blah, blah. Since that day, I have been blackballed in Statesville, North Carolina for speaking my truth, speaking my opinion. And let me say this, say it again. These are my opinions, my views. I'm a man that thinks on my own. I think everything through when I say it. Just because everybody is jumping on the bandwagon of this artist, if I truly don't feel like he's that artist or I don't really relate to his music, I'm going to say something. I'm not an ass kisser. I'm not a follower. I don't jump on boats. I'm a man. That's more traits women do. I'm a man. I'm a grown ass man. So, and I do the same thing that these artists do. I do the same thing. So it's like, can't be respected with my craft. Why should I show respect to the same ones that's disrespecting me? So what I did, I created my own lane. I created my own website. I created my own brand, created my own movie, Quincy Myers the movie. I created my own product. So where I didn't have to rely on the gatekeepers in the city, our people, in the city to get what I needed. And I hooked up with my bro, Dewan Barino, and it changed my life because all it takes really is one. It doesn't take a whole entourage or a whole crew to believe in you, a whole team. All it takes is that good, solid one, and it will change your life. So fast forward to now, you see all the boots on the ground situations. Everybody's just trying to follow a trend to me. You know, ground is more like a country felt type record. So what I see now happening, people create these events centered around the name Boots on the Ground, and you have rappers on the lineup. Statesville. Yes. You have rappers on the lineup that you title Boots on the Ground, and this is a rodeo show. So I ain't knocking nobody how they do nothing. Truly believe that you should follow the event, and the event has to make sense. Whatever you do has to make sense to me. I don't come to a rodeo and want to hear rap music. Me personally, as a fan of music, but not this is not Q, the artist speaking. This is Q, the man speaking. I don't go to certain events. That's like me going to a R&B concert and there's nothing but hip hop artists on the lineup. I came with my girl. I came to feel love. I came to cuddle with my girl and dance with her behind her when they're singing these slow notes and hitting notes. And I don't come here to beat nobody over the head type music. So I feel like it's gotten to the point where the gatekeepers are wanting to they're forcing these artists, these songs on us, on the people, even at shows and events where it makes no sense. They're forcing it on us because they want them, keyword, they want them to be the face. But what do the people truly want is the question. And where I think is the unity is missing and a little bit of black history. Down south is really no unity when it comes to music. It's really no unity when it comes to business. It's very rare. Places like New York, they're known for connecting. They're known for coming together. They're known for supporting their artists. They're known for telling you, oh, that shit trash. They're gonna be honest and they're gonna make your ass get in the lab and work harder and write a better song, record a better song, or whatnot. Down here, they're gonna sugarcoat it. They got a lot of yes men, no men. Like, yeah, they go, oh, that's hot, knowing it's not hot. Truth will set you free. So in New York, places like they actually East Coast, the support was real. The support, even into the mid 2000s, New York was still supporting their artists. They were still big on it. But where is that in the South? We too busy competing with each other. We too busy, overlooking the truth. We're too busy letting personal feelings get in the way of true talent and what's real. Like I've always stated, I always said back then, it's gonna be a time where the truth is looked at as a lie and the lie is looked at as the truth. You know, um, so just in the day, it was support. It was dancing, film, music. Nobody was beefing. Nobody was using names for come ups or this or that. It was all about product, and that's what I feel like is missing in today's music. And um, just overall, what we as humans, the world has changed, and I would love for it to get back to that time, even though I probably wasn't alive. I caught a little glimpse of it when I was a kid, like you know what I'm saying. But I'd love to get back to that time where it's just that feel good, honesty type vibe, you know. So this is another about support. I wanted to talk about support and threw a little Black history in there, history for you. I'm saying because I was dominantly by Black individuals, and we played a crucial role. New York played a crucial role in hip hop. Um, not discrediting the South, nothing like that. But when people look at the scale of hip hop and music, they always think of the New Yorks and what I'm saying, the East Coast, like that, etc. Um, and it also went into what I talked about unity because they support each other. You know what I'm saying? And I would South to get back on that to where we're supporting each other and we ride for each other just like they do. You know? Um, so yes, thank you, Quincy Murdoch. Another episode of Not Just Music Podcast where we keep it real and honest.